Dash. Snowy OWL. Taxonomy and classification. The snowy owl, or Buboscandiacus, is a formidable avian predator belonging to the family Strigidae, which includes all true owls. Its closest relatives are the other large owls of the genus Bubo, such as the Eurasian eagle owl and the great horned owl. The scientific classification of the snowy owl has been subject to various changes, but it is universally recognized for its unique adaptations to the Arctic environment. Physical characteristics. Snowy owls are among the largest owls in the world, with females typically larger than males. An adult male's plumage is nearly pure white, aiding in camouflage against snow, while females and younger owls have more extensive dark barring, providing better concealment among the Arctic tundra's mixed landscapes. This dimorphism likely serves both protective and sexual selection functions. Snowy owls have powerful, heavily feathered legs and feet that protect against the cold and assist in capturing prey. Their sharp talons and strong beak are adapted to catching and consuming a variety of prey. Habitat and distribution. Snowy owls breed in the circumpolar Arctic regions of North America, Europe, and Asia. Their preferred habitat is the open tundra, where they can hunt effectively. During the winter, they migrate to more temperate zones, sometimes as far south as the northern United States and Central Europe. These migrations are influenced by the availability of prey, particularly lemmings, which are their primary food source during the breeding season. In years of low prey availability, snowy owls may travel significant distances to find food, a phenomenon known as eruptive migration. Behavior and adaptations. Snowy owls are uniquely adapted to the extreme conditions of their habitat. Their thick plumage provides excellent insulation against the cold, and their white coloration offers camouflage against the snow. Unlike most owls, which are nocturnal, snowy owls are diurnal, meaning they are active during the day. This adaptation is crucial in the Arctic, where daylight can last for 24 hours during the summer months. They have exceptional eyesight and hearing, enabling them to detect prey even under thick snow cover. Their hunting strategy involves perching silently on elevated spots to scan for prey before swooping down in a swift, silent flight. Breeding and lifespan. Breeding for snowy owls begins in May or June, depending on the timing of the snowmelt and the availability of prey. Males attract females through a series of aerial displays and vocalizations. Once paired, the female selects a nesting site on the ground, often a slight elevation to keep the nest dry. She lays between 3 to 11 eggs, with larger clutches in years of abundant prey. Both parents are involved in rearing the young, with the male primarily responsible for hunting and the female for incubating the eggs and protecting the chicks. The eggs hatch after about 32 days, and the chicks fledge in about 25 to 30 days, though they remain dependent on their parents for some time after. Conservation status and threats. The snowy owl is currently classified as vulnerable by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN. The primary threats to their population include climate change, which affects the availability of prey, and human activities such as habitat destruction and hunting. Climate change poses a significant threat as it leads to changes in the Arctic ecosystem, affecting the population dynamics of prey species. Conservation efforts focus on monitoring population trends, protecting critical habitats, and mitigating human-wildlife conflicts. Interactions with other species. Snowy owls are top predators in their ecosystem, but they also interact with other species in various ways. They compete with other raptors, such as gyfalcons and peregrine falcons, for food and nesting sites. Occasionally, they fall prey to larger predators like foxes and wolves, particularly when they are young or sick. Snowy owls also face threats from humans, including habitat destruction and accidental collisions with vehicles and power lines. Physiological adaptations. Snowy owls have several physiological adaptations that enable them to survive in the harsh Arctic environment. Their feathers provide excellent insulation, and their feet are covered with thick feathers to protect against the cold. Their large, forward-facing eyes give them excellent binocular vision, essential for hunting in low-light conditions. They also have a highly efficient circulatory system that helps them maintain their body temperature in extreme cold. Detailed conservation programs. Several conservation programs are dedicated to protecting snowy owls and their habitats. These programs focus on habitat preservation, monitoring population trends, and addressing threats such as climate change and human activities. International collaborations, such as the Arctic Migratory Bird Initiative, work to protect migratory bird species across their range. Local initiatives also play a crucial role, involving indigenous communities in conservation efforts and promoting sustainable land use practices. Anecdotal and cultural narratives. Snowy owls have inspired countless anecdotes and stories among the indigenous peoples of the Arctic. They are often featured in traditional tales as wise and powerful beings, sometimes serving as messengers or protectors. In contemporary culture, snowy owls have become symbols of the wild and untamed Arctic, capturing the imagination of people around the world. Their striking appearance and mysterious nature make them a favorite subject for photographers, artists, and writers.